in the programme. But we have got the under-17 men's final A lining up then, so I'll bring you through the start list. That's Harrogate out in lane 9, the bright red vest, Harrogate Harriers. Keep your eye on them. Cheltenham inside them, they start in lane number 8. Reading AC, another red vest in lane 7. Birchfield Harriers, there they are again, they're in lane number 6. Of course, home turf for them, they train at the Alexander Stadium week in, week out. And we've got Blackheath and Bromley lining up next to them. They go in lane 5. In lane 4, we've got Cambridge Harriers. Over 130 years old, that club. And then in lane 3, Trafford AC. They've made a long trip down from Manchester. So this is final A then of the under-17 boys. And after this, we will know our medalists. So 3:29.25, the mark to beat. There's a few in here capable of that. Cambridge Harriers could definitely be in contention, as could Reading. So underway then in this under-17 men's 4x4. Remember, they'll break on that back straight. And a really quick start from Harrogate out on the outside. It's going to be a bit of a fight as they get past that break point now. Blackheath and Bromley doing all they can to assert themselves in those leading stages. We've got Reading as well. So Reading, Harrogate and Blackheath and Bromley. A bit of a argy-bargy between Harrogate and Blackheath. Blackheath just forcing themselves to decelerate slightly. Cambridge in there as well, as our Birchfield. It's pretty tightly packed in these opening stages. Now Harrogate and Blackheath and Bromley, they're the two leading at the moment. Things can change around very quickly, don't forget. But as we come into this first changeover, it's Harrogate. They're going to come in and out first. Bit of a stretch from Blackheath and Bromley. Harrogate just getting in the way slightly there. They'll be a bit frustrated from that. Reading AC then trying to get themselves up into second place. They've got to chase down Harrogate now. Cambridge are also in the mix. Blackheath and Bromley just going backwards ever so slightly as Reading and Cambridge do battle. But Blackheath able to just hold on and feed off that momentum as they close in Harrogate. And Harrogate have been really reeled in now. And that chase trio becomes a lead quartet. Harrogate still at the front. These four now stretched out. A bit of a train as we come round into the home straight once more. That train stretching out more and more now. Harrogate still leading the way. They've been dominant so far. Cambridge in second. Fresh legs now as Cambridge try and attack and get themselves into that lead position. They do so within the opening 50 metres or so. Cambridge really going hard in this leg. Harrogate doing all they can to chase down. And the intensity dropping ever so slightly down that back straight, but that's to be expected, of course. Cambridge really pumping the arms, really swinging now. Change the baton over into the other hand, ready for the change in a few moments' time. And look at the gap that Cambridge have managed to open up in this third leg. So Harrogate sat in second. Reading and Blackheath in the background. They're battling for third at the moment. Blackheath looking like they've just found a bit of a second wind as Reading swing out wide for the changeover. But it's all about Cambridge at the front of this one. And you can see athletes jumping up and down. They're a bit of nervous energy as they cheer in their teammates into the changeover zone. But the lead now that Cambridge have, nice and comfortable. It can all change still, of course. It's not over until it's over, but Cambridge very happy, cantering along down the back straight. Harrogate's still in second, but Cambridge looking very comfortable. They've got to remember that they can't be complacent here. They can't lay off the steam at all. They've really got to work hard. And now Reading get themselves back into picture. Reading overtake Harrogate. Harrogate for the first time slip back to third. And Reading will have their eyes on the back of that Cambridge vest. They'll be envisioning a target on his back. But Cambridge into the home straight. 3:29, the mark to beat. As Cambridge storms home, he's going to beat it, he's going to obliterate it. 3:24. Cambridge will be the winners of the under-17 men's 4x400. Now that was a very interesting turn of events, with Harrier leading for the first maybe 2/3 of that 4x4. Cambridge really coming through in that third leg. Very impressive.
And that was a much closer race than we saw in that first final, that final B. It was almost chopping and changing who was in the lead, who was in second, who was in third. It made for a really great, interesting watch. But Cambridge AC, absolutely incredible. And I think they actually, on watching that, had placed the best runners that they could on each leg. Their first leg set it up very well for them. The third leg brought it back into contention. And the last leg maintained that lead for them, and that's what won them that race. You know, 4x4, we often think in the 4x1 that each leg is crucial, but it is crucial in the 4x4 despite everyone running the same lap. You know, in a way, you think that everyone's running this exact same race, but it's all about positioning, it's all about tactics, and it's all about seeing how you can get, oh God, sorry, just watching the replay there. You always step in. When you change over a baton, you always step in, never step out, because you will get in the way of someone else, but hopefully that's not an infringement for them. But yeah, Cambridge AC, incredible race there from their quartet. They each did their job perfectly, and that's what won them that race in 3:24. So we'll wait to see with the first final as well who has won that silver and bronze medal, but an incredible 4x4 there from the under-17 boys.
Yeah, it certainly was a very impressive run. Cambridge Harriers then confirmed to take the gold medal, 3:24.21 PB for their team. Harrogate have been given the silver with 3:27, and Reading AC have been given the bronze medal with 3:28.49. So the medalists all coming from final A there. It was the more competitive of the two finals, I've got to say. And very good runs, but Blackheath and Bromley coming in with fourth as well. And then Walton, their PB of